Exploratory programs is another word for students being undecided about their major. Some students come in and know what they want to study, others do not. So I help those students that are undecided find a major.
First year experience, what we do as student mentors is we have the NSS class that we run with an instructor, and basically the purpose of the student mentor is to be that first friend for the incoming freshmen, because they're first getting onto campus, and granted now they've started meeting people because they go to orientation with their NSS class, which is really nice, but you're supposed to be kind of their first friend, their first upperclassman that they're meeting, the person that they can come to for advice and help if they need it or whatever. You're basically there for them whenever they need it, whatever they need. And it's a really great program, because I think if NSS would run without the mentors, I think it would almost be too academic, and then they would not really be able to get as acclimated to the community, to Newport and to Salve, and they wouldn't bond as much. The mentor really helps to facilitate bonding between the students and even the different classes. Like sometimes we'll combine classes and stuff like that, and it's a lot of fun. But basically the whole idea is to make their transition to college easier and a better transition.
My job is year-round, but I am a NSS instructor, and so the way that my job interacts with the NSS is to work with the other instructors to let them know when my events are happening. And you probably know that the major-minor fair happens on a Friday, and we cut the NSS class short that day so all the students can go over to Ochre Court at the same time. And so in those ways, keeping the instructors apprised of what I'm doing, dates, times, so that they can advertise this to their students. And so the students that show an interest in ADJ, and I've put on the Why I Love ADJ lecture, there's another thing I missed, the Why I Love series, can tell their students, and those students with an interest can attend and get more information and make a more informed decision about their major.
There was a new student seminar steering committee that I was a part of last year, and it consists of Ducha, a mentor, some new student seminar advisors or teachers, and a few other people from the Salve community. And we kind of would meet and figure out, do we like this book that they're reading? Do we want to change the book? Or we figure out how the grades are going to be operated, the attendance policies, stuff like that. We kind of run through the syllabus and go through and see if we want to make any changes and stuff like that.
Students that connect to a major retain better. So they tend to stay in school and they tend to get their degree. That defines retention. And so oftentimes, the reason I'm linked in with the first year programs is because the student's first year is so important. Students' first year is often representative of their entire career, at least in their undergraduate experience. A student's first term GPA is going to be very similar to their graduating GPA. And so institutions across the U.S. know this, and they put a lot of emphasis on connecting with students in their first year, in their first semester. And so this position was created to help students connect to a major, being invested, taking ownership of your education, because it's not mine. You wouldn't want me to tell you what your major is and say that, oh, you're going to be an art major, you're going to be a biology major. No, you want to choose it. You want to be invested in it. After all, it is your education, and you should take ownership of it.